2016. When deep diving, I'm distracted, choosing souvenirs from the bottom until a poor breath begs to be fulfilled. You have to bounce fast in those moments. It's always desperate. Lungs are needy. I crawl towards an indecisive sunset, and like a firework I shoot blindly through the sky until I notice all that was stolen from the wet murk was sand. I see it flying free now among the birds. They think it's food, and so do I. 2017, I feel like a hot knife slicing up through the floor that shelters a dark basement, breaking a barrier and forging upwards into the foundation of a rapid colonization triggered by quick dreams. But structures rushed end up with rotten bones, and sometimes roofs collapse in storms. It's typically rain, and I always do miss the sea when I fly. Trapped in this emotional irrigation system, unregulated though, an abusive contradiction, a parabolic paralysis. I think somewhere in between I could meet her. 2018. Must be the middle, I think. You have to be woven tightly there, connecting the highs and the lows, and I have learned that I can bend, like the zipper joining yin and yang, because I have the letters, not all the actions, an emotional vocabulary restoring fractions of me. In a choir of reactions I hear every chord. In a deep, dense sentence I see every word. It's the nuance I hear in the rhyme of this year. Now drawing these lines, the connection is clear. Those ups and those downs always joined with sounds, and when read aloud, the rhythm is found. I think medication helps restrict it, but I couldn't forgive myself if I jinxed it. 2019, when I rest my open hands on my knees, the rational and the emotional have equal weight. I believe now that being is entirely intentional, and it is not the simplest thing to decide to be alive. My power of passion and dimensions of empathy are not invalidated by a troubled past, because I have accumulated a beautiful, lived perspective, and I am the lights in my own house. 2020. I have met balance. It's not careful rock towers you see at the beach, or impulsive fiery spiderwebs that bloom color into the night. It's a home. It has living space and resting space. And like any other houses, you need enough storage for all of your shit. So I planned ahead. I built mine with a spacious basement and a righteous attic to hold what remains, what needs to be remembered, visited, sorted, but nothing up there or down there is worth reincorporation. These are not sensations that feel good anymore. My past is no longer my personality. I am present in reality, and intention is important. I have purposefully practiced a new vocabulary, and that's what brought change. So to recover a future, I must uncover new names. In 2021, I am holding many sheets of colored glass. Each is stained with a different lens, and I seek a workshop to dismantle them, to sharpen and smooth them, to visualize what they can become together. I believe they will love light from any angle and reflect it into infinite shades of my favorite colors. I see stained glass mosaics and dream catchers proudly shared in italics mine.